Porcelain Plank Tile is one of the most popular floor tiles. You get the look and texture of wood without the maintenance. And in this video, I'll show you how to install it successfully. Here we go. Number 1, wipe the floor down with a damp sponge. This removes all excess dust that could inhibit a good bond. Number 2, burn coat first using the flat side of the trowel. Apply enough pressure so that it's scraping against the subfloor. This ensures the best bond. Number 3, trowel in the direction of the shortest distance of the tile. This allows air to escape faster when adhering the tile to avoid air pockets. For large plank tiles like this one, I recommend using a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square notch trowel. Normally it's suggested to back butter the tile, but for a large format tile, I prefer to not only back butter, but trowel the back of the tile as well. This creates a thicker bed of thinset, which gives me more play for the leveling clips to work their magic. I've tried just back buttering the tile and found that sometimes the leveling clips have trouble sliding under the tile, especially with large format tile. Just make sure you trowel the back of the tile the same direction as the floor, and note that this method does require using a large format mortar such as Laticrete's LHT, which allows you to build your thinset up to 3/4 of an inch thick. For plank tiles, it's best to use a Grabo or another suction cup for easy handling. To find out why I prefer the Grabo, check out my Grabo video. I'll put a link in the description. A suction cup on the tile also allows me to easily slide the tile the opposite direction of the trowel lines. This movement collapses the thinset ridges for optimal bond. And here you can see we have great thinset coverage. If this video has been helpful so far, like, comment, and subscribe. It lets YouTube know it's a helpful video that more people need to see. Now back to the tips. Use leveling clips. Wondering which clips to use? After this video, check out my video on leveling clips. And for these 5-foot tiles, do not be stingy on using leveling clips. I put 2 on each edge and 5 along the length of the tile. Each clip is strategically placed to work in conjunction with the adjacent tile's grout joints. Notice I have 1 clip on each end and 1 near the adjacent tile's corners, and another in the middle of a big gap. Spacing them out like this creates a beautifully flat floor. Here's a pro tip: use the wedges to your advantage. They're designed to push down and pull up the tile slightly. The direction that you slide the wedge makes a difference. Slide the thicker part of the wedge on the tile that needs to go down, so the thinner side is on the tile that needs to come up. I found this to be so advantageous in creating flat floors. Now this is an important note, especially with plank tiles. You need a flat surface. These leveling clips eliminate lippage but aren't designed to fix an uneven substrate. If you want to see how I prep my floors, let me know in the comments and I'll make a separate video for that. And of course, keep your joints clean as you go to prepare for grout. Here's the last tip. Cutting plank tile is a challenge, especially the larger that they get. Manual tile cutters are my preferred method for cutting large tiles. Simply because they cut so much faster than a saw. If you haven't seen this video of my favorite cutter, you gotta see it after this video, and yes, I'll put a link to it. With a manual tile cutter, you can do most of your cuts, but for L cuts like this one, I just used a grinder, so I had no need for a saw. Here's what the finished product looked like. Was there anything I left out? Let me know in the comments. But before you go, check out these videos that YouTube thinks you'll love. Tile on, my friends.